I'm delighted to be joined by Francesco Nucci, Product Manager for Granulation, Handling and Washing at IMA Active Division. After his master's degree at Pisa University, Francesco started his career as a salesman at Romaco Zanchetta, specialising in the production of granulation, handling and washing equipment for solid dose processing in the pharmaceutical industry. Following acquisition by IMA, he became product manager for granulation, handling and washing equipment at IMA Active Division in 2007. Hello Francesco and welcome to the Pharma Tech Talks podcast. In this episode we'll be talking about oral solid dosage equipment, continuous manufacture and high potent drug production. So let's get started by asking, what are some of the current process equipment trends for OSD manufacture?
More than even before, the pharmaceutical industry has to be able to count on partners that understand the priorities and possess the expertise and experience needed to support the wave of evolution which is aiming at consistent product quality, maximum efficiency, and limited costs. Embracing the all-in-one pharma concept, we at IMA Active are driving this evolution and guiding the industry towards these objectives. An important actor in the concept, which integrates all stages of pharmaceutical processing and packaging, IMA Active plays a leading role in processes such as handling, granulation, tableting, capsule filling and banding, weight checking, coating and washing. Our extensive portfolio for manufacturing of oral solid doses, coupled with several inspiring innovations we have developed in key areas, is the backbone of our business. Together with the consultancy we provide, the cutting-edge technologies and services ranging from process engineering to technical assistance, we have all the means to build valuable partnerships.
You certainly have a lot of experience in the field. What would you say are some of the best practices to consider when you're implementing process equipment?
One key area we have focused on involves digital tools and automation technologies. As today's manufacturers depend heavily on data, which can be analyzed to improve product quality and production efficiency, we have devoted important resources to developing intelligent and interconnected machines. Our process knowledge enables us to determine the parameters a manufacturer needs to focus on and enables us to select the appropriate sensors to gather the relevant data. Collecting data during the drug formulation phase, our galenic software Imago establishes the best production scenario in view of scale-up to commercial production. All this data allows the pharmaceutical company's laboratory or the CRO to fine-tune specific parameters so that the product recipe is perfected and the process is optimized. This means faster time to market and with ongoing monitoring during production using process analytical technologies and self-adjustment capabilities ensures the company can be confident that the product stays within the quality tolerance levels and that inefficiencies are eliminated. The ultimate gain is minimal waste, minimal downtime, and minimal equipment failures, the latter being possible thanks to predictive maintenance. Knowing exactly the status of each step of the manufacturing process leads to maximum efficiency and lower costs.
And what changes can you see happening in the future of pharma processing equipment?
Facing the need to keep the cost of pharmaceutical products under control, IMA Active embraces the group strategy to minimize environmental impact by developing materials, technologies, and initiatives which increase sustainability. These range from reducing waste through superior production efficiency and machine versatility to technological innovation and design features. The latter allow for fast and frequent changeover procedures and reduce cleaning operations to a minimum. Each of these features is a hallmark of our machines. Automation technologies enable machines to self-adjust immediately and implement precise processing parameters, such as dynamicam, that allows Domina to handle the most difficult products with minimum RSD. Our equipment is also able to fine-tune the dosing process and thereby achieve maximum precision, especially when inline weight control capabilities are present, such as on Adapta, our flexible capsule filler. And again, IMA Active's new parts washer, which will soon enlarge the washing equipment family, will implement strategies to optimize the consumption of water and energy. Multiple dose systems are handled on our machines. For example, Adapta processes capsules with up to 3 APIs, and Domina compresses MUPS and bilayer tablets. This reduces the number of tablets or capsules and is aimed at increased patient acceptance and adherence to prescribed therapeutic dosing regimens. It also cuts pharmaceutical costs, as well as those related to packaging. Further potential for sustainable processing will be gained as continuous manufacturing evolves. The solutions we are creating will improve product quality, minimizing product rejection and waste. CM will speed up time to market, thus increasing the useful shelf life of a product. Our current continuous solvent coating technologies, seen on Chroma but also on Axela Cota 500 and Flex CTC machines, both part of our portfolio since acquiring Thomas Processing, are pioneering the efforts to expand continuous manufacturing in the industry. Leading the pharmaceutical industry towards a more sustainable world, leveraging our experience and channeling our resources and expertise to provide innovation in every way possible. This is our contribution to a holistic approach to the future of pharma.
And what would you say are some of the current trends in processing for high potent APIs?
Pharmaceutical production has changed significantly over the last 2 decades, and highly potent active pharmaceutical ingredients now play an increasing central role in the fight against many diseases, like cancer. The flip side of the game is represented by the need to protect workers who handle HPAPIs along the entire life cycle of the drug manufacturing process, from synthesis of the pharmaceutical active ingredient to distribution of the finished medicinal product. And the fact that highly toxic substances are often available as combustible powders is an additional degree of complexity. Containment strategies can be either based on a combination of personal protective equipment, PPE, and standard operative procedures, SOPs, or by implementing a completely automatic technical solution on the equipment. Until recently, containment in pharmaceutical solid dose manufacturing was managed with an on-off logic. If the product is dangerous for the operator, containment measures must be implemented. If not, standard equipment can be used. Today, the industry needs a more articulated response, leading to a wide range of technical solutions, granting different degrees of containment. Questions like how dangerous is the product for the operator? Why, when, in which process phase are becoming essential when considering the design of a new HAPI plant. To ascertain the hazards for each product, from OEB1 to OEB5 degree toxicity, risk analysis principle can be adopted. The FMICA analysis, failure mode, effects, and criticality analysis represents the standard methodology recommended by international regulatory committees and is in line with GAM5, a risk-based approach to compliant GXP computerized systems. Direct connection between risk severity and risk occurrence makes it possible to attribute a form of classification to the risk of failure that affects the final technical approach. Consequently, according to the risk priority for each potential failure, the machine manufacturer can establish the corresponding corrective action intended to reduce the risk to an acceptable degree.
And do you have any predictions as to how these changes could impact or will impact the biopharma and pharmaceutical industry?
The use of less and less HAPI in the final form will make the dosage extremely accurate, and this could open the door to automatic robotic dosing in isolators and in dispensing systems. The trend is to reduce the danger of the HPAPI from dispensing to primary packaging, reducing the complexity of the operations in the product flow. With the advent of continuous versus batch manufacturing, PAT technology and direct PAT integration will impact the pharma industry in the coming years. It is required that the machine control system acquires the PAT readout in real time and integrates this value into machine control strategies, HMI, and reports.
And do you feel continuous manufacturing is getting more popular?
As the pharmaceutical industry endeavors to enhance its safety and quality standards while achieving greater production, flexibility, and sustainability, there is clearly a growing interest in continuous manufacturing, CM, and the potential it offers. Continuous manufacturing underpins the improvement of pharmaceutical products in terms of potency, effectiveness, and safety by means of accurate process control. Benefits of continuous manufacturing are now evident for the pharmaceutical industry and widely advocated by the regulators through various initiatives like ICH Q13 and FDA Q13 guidance for industry which intends to provide scientific and regulatory considerations for the development, implementation, operation, and life cycle management of CM. Continuous manufacturing provides a robust process, increases product quality for higher patient safety, reducing costs and time to market at the same time. Continuous manufacturing speeds up product development. A continuous manufacturing line can be used either for R&D or industrial purposes, since the batch size does not depend anymore on the size of the process vessel, but is simply defined by the time you run the system. IMA Active proposes continuous manufacturing lines for compression, coating, and encapsulation of oral solid dosage forms as a single partner of integrated solutions based on flexibility and modularity.
And in what ways do you see automation impacting on process equipment?
Automation in processing equipment is nowadays important, as well as the hardware or the documentation provided with the machine. The automation architecture must be based on a central PLC or industrial PC for the management of all control tasks, both for machine and process functions. The PC solution includes a full supervisory control and data acquisition SCADA application. Development and maintenance of the control software must be compliant with GAM5 requirement, with complete support for data integrity by design. The data governance of regulated GXP companies defines the measure needed to ensure data integrity, ensure reliability throughout the life cycle, and to gather information in the production and control of products. The new Cortex SCADA software, featuring MAX, the corporate graphic HMI, used on all IMA equipment, is based on a modular concept that allows flexibility, complies with more complex architectures, and provides an easy connection to the customer's enterprise-level resources, e.g. corporate database, historian, etc. The chance of having a common HMI platform, especially in the case of complete plans with different equipment from the same supplier, represents excellent added value for the end user, reducing the time needed to train operators. Having a clear segregation between the machine's internal network, I/O, SCADA, etc., and customers' IT network is an additional benefit, greatly appreciated for its integration with upper-level systems like MES or ERP. Another requirement regards remote assistance to the machine for troubleshooting to minimize shutdown times and the cost of the solution. The ability to complete the schedule and supervise the production of a processing line, e.g. high shear mixer, plus mills, plus fluid bed dryer, with one common HMI is also becoming a common trend in modern oral solid dosage plants. IMA Maestro is an example. Digitalization is bringing a radical change within the production process, significantly increasing the level of integration between systems and machines present in any production facility. An avant-garde industry cannot fail to consider these multiple aspects and therefore needs to count on partners ready and prepared to accept these technological challenges. Two main aspects of plant must be taken into consideration: the final production and the production quality. IMA strongly believes in the fact that production lines can become the fulcrum of a new series of activities, consolidating a variety of channels for simplified communication regardless of the type of device. The manufacturing world gives life to machines that are increasingly connected and capable of producing and collecting large amounts of information. The related data is extracted, matched with information coming from the manufacturers, and becomes the keystone to increase production performance and improve the quality of the final product.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you tell me a bit about process optimization and why it's so important?
When deciding to purchase a processing machine, it is always necessary to illustrate the process in a lab session. Being able to test the production in a suitable facility with dedicated equipment for pilot and industrial scale tests is extremely interesting for a customer. Qualified pharmacists and specialized engineers dedicated to each specific technology represent a key aspect alongside the consultancy and expertise for pre-formulation studies. Lab staff have to offer in-depth knowledge of all solid dosage forms, provide cooperation with customers for the preparation of trials to test process, robustness, quality, and reproducibility of the trials, scale-up support, and assistance for technological transfer. These services must be also provided on site at the customers to assist with production startup, performance qualification, as well as process and cleaning validation.
And speaking of the customers, how do you see the growth of the CMO market affecting process equipment?
CMOs plays a central role in the production of medicines today, especially after the pandemic. In response to changing customer demands, often with short notice, CMOs adjust their business model through internal investments. CMOs are setting a clear course towards technology leadership, investing in high quality equipment and searching for suppliers that are also capable of and reliable in providing a full service and maintenance portfolio.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Francesco. It's given some really interesting insights into the future of process equipment and the pharma industry in itself. I personally really enjoyed your thoughts on high potent drug production and how the industry is moving towards more automated and intelligent processes. Where can the listeners go to find out a bit more about IMA Active and the work that you guys do?
Website and gather all the information needed they need on IMA Group, the world leader in the design and manufacture of automatic machines for the processing and packaging of pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, food, tea, and coffee.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.